ordered shoes, but
You did?
they came in like the same size as my foot, and I need them to be just a little bit bigger.
Oh, I hate that. I hate having ballet shoes that are just too small.
Yeah, it's like they would fit,
Yeah.
but not for
But
the
your
class
relevant
fit.
would like be like this.
It would be awful.
They're all
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, how are you?
Good. It's so crazy to see everyone's faces.
I know.
Like,
This
that's
is what you
what
look like in real person.
Yeah.
My dance cardio regulars, it's not fair.
Oh.
There's 25 of you in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're screaming and sweating, a little different, yeah.
Yeah, spitting your sweat everywhere.
Exactly.
I've been wearing a mask less and less lately because people are dropping the mandates and making it optional, and then it's still required on airplanes. Yeah, I had like a 4-hour flight and then another 2-hour flight. Oh, like turned into like such a baby wearing a mask. So comfortable.
Crazy, it's been so long.
Yeah, really.
On a plane, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're together.
Yeah.
So here, I mean, there's 3 of us, what would we?
I know. All right, we'll get started.
You just let her play it, right?
What was that?
That last little thing.
Yeah, a little scenery. I was at this, taking this one master class, and he was like kind of trying something new with pliés. He's like, all right, grand plié, grand pas, grand plié, and I was like, ooh, I need to take it a little. He was like this like gymnast turned ballet dancer, and I was like, oh, I don't think this is right for me. So we're gonna start out easy. We're gonna be facing the bar, our normal warm up. I'll just go through it quickly again. Really making sure that the ankle is tracking over that second metatarsal here. We have our half point and full point and half and down. Push the floor away, roll it back down, and push, roll it back down. Same with the left. Full, half point, down. Use those metatarsals to push the floor away, push and down. Then we plie. Peel those heels up, try to leave them there as you straighten, and slowly down. Press the floor away as we reverse, plie, stretch, again, rolling up. Reverse the roller plie, using those rotator muscles, stretch. Same thing in first, half, full, half, down, push, and push. Half, full, half, down, push, push. Plie, using those backs of the legs to keep everything forward, over, plie, stretch, plie, rolling up, reverse the roller, plie, and stretch. Then we have our stretches in parallel. We have 8 counts down here, so do what you need. You can bend the back leg, flex the front foot. We'll roll up, 4 counts back, little 4 counts to twist. Same thing on the left side. We'll bring our right knee up to our right shoulder. 8 counts to circle it out. Same thing with the left, and then we'll finish there. So facing the bar in parallel, half point, full point, half point down. And 2 pushes, really using the metatarsals and not the upper thigh. Here we go. And half, full, half, down, metatarsals, push, roll it down, push, toe ball, heel, left foot, half, full, half, and push, roll it down, rolling through, plie first, heels heel up, stretch, calmed for these first ones, and we'll have a little preparation. 7 and 8. We have 2 demis. Demi and stretch. And demi and stretch. Now just a quarter bras. 5, en bas, 6 and 7 and 8. We float forward and 2, rolling up and forward. Leave the arm there as you elevate up. 6 and lower, tendu to second. Same thing, 2 demis, keeping those shoulders stacked right on top of those hips. Demi and stretch. And allongé and 6 and 7 and 8. We're going to extend the fingers as we go up and over towards the bar. 2, 3, and 4. Press up and lower. Tendu. Slice it right to 5th. Same thing. 2 demis and stretch. And demi and stretch. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Arm comes down, up again as we go port de bras back. 2, 3, 4. Press up 5. Lower 6. Tendu 7. Back to first. Now we'll take a ground plie in first and second. So we have 1 and 2. Heels press down and stretch to second and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Back to first. Let's plie, releve, and then we'll find that balance there. So for all these 2 demi-plies, really feel that nice arm as an extension of the shoulder in the back. And as we plie, we get broader and taller, not sinking and getting lower. So 2 demis, our port de bras, and then our cambray forward, press up. Same thing in second, 2 demis, our port de bras, cambray towards the bar, rise up. Same thing in 5th, but we go back, press up, tendu back to first. We go to our grand, going through a demi first, then grand, demi, and stretch to second, demi, grand, demi, up. Back to first, plie, releve, whoosh, and then we'll find that balance there. Starting first, and we'll have our preparation 5, 6, 7, arm side 8. Here we go. Not singing in the rain. And 7, 8, and 10. Stretch, grow taller. Stretch, port de bras, allongé, en bas, and first. Open, cambray forward. Heels press the floor away. Hips up. Lower end to second. Elbow lifted and 10. Stretch. 10. Good. Allongé. And arm up. First. Open towards the bar. Keep that elbow lifted from the shoulder as we rise. And lower and to 5th. And 10. Stretch. A strong arm. Allongé. 10. First. And arm down and up to go back. Keep those kneecaps straight and lifted. Press up. And lower. Back to first. We have our grand plie. Demi. Now we grind. Good. Demi. And to second. Heels stay glued to floor. Back to first. Plie. Press up. Feel that balance as arches pressing over that second toe. And finish. Good, nice. Yeah, so keep really making sure when we do those ground plies that those shoulders are stacked right on top of those hips, like we're in a little toaster oven. I tell my little ones, we don't want to burn our little baby or our shoulders. So really keep that all nice and straight. Here we go to the left. First, open second. 10. Stretch. We go taller, press the floor away. tendu from first. We're gonna have same preparation, 7 and 8. We lead with the heel, flex and point and lower and close. 2 tendus, closing straight. Same side, leading with that heel and keeping that hip right where it is. Flex, reach the toes longer, place it and close it. 2 tendus, massaging the foot against the floor. Toes lead, flex, reach and lower and close. Toes lead, close and out. Close, one more plie, releve. We balance, 5, 6, plie from the back. Flex, reach, place it, close. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, a little bit in front of you, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heel inner thigh cross and we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have our stretches forward, roll up, back, and then we're just gonna find a first, no balance, because we already did. And we're just gonna feel that first, everything stacked up on top of each other. And then we'll finish there. So to the front, I wanted to lead out with the flex because it's easier to find that rotation in the hip socket. Leading with the heel to the side, that foot a little bit in front of that standing leg, not true side, to the back. Leading with the toes without letting the hip open up as well, keeping all those headlights whoosh, facing front. Flex and lower, close, 2 tendus, side and back. Here we go. 6, preparation, 7, 8, we flex and point and place the toes, come back. And grow taller as it goes back to first. And close to the side. Flex, reach, place it, and tendus, toes stay connected out. So toes stay on the floor. From those tendus to the back. Feel that lower abdominal zipped up, your sacrum going down, shoulders open, but our ribs are closed. Air underneath those armpits. And relax. Good, nice, yeah. The foot was really, really nice. I know it's a long time for our arm to be to the side, so we really got to keep that tricep and that air underneath the armpit. I had a little French teacher who would call this porte-a-pit instead of porte-bras. Because it's so much about kind of initiating from that shoulder and that armpit. Don't forget your porte-a-pit. Here we go. And we flex, reach, place and toes come back. Nice, and on the floor. There we go, good. To the side, flex, reach, lower, and working the foot against the Marley. Good. To the back. Everything stays square. So leave the toes. first. With that air underneath those armpits, lifting up the front side of the body, melting down the back. And relax. Good, nice. Alright, let's keep the arm side one more time for this combination. And we're just going to have 3 and then a plie. So same preparation, 7 and 8. We have our tendus from 5th. Out and in, out and in, out and in, plie and stretch to the side, same thing, and out and in, go to that same point each time, plie and stretch to the back, lift, out, in, plie, stretch. We have 2 coupe changes, coupe back, change front, toe ball heel down, heel foot up to the back, and toe ball heel down from the back. 3 tendus, 2, 3, and follow the hand. 3 tendus, bring that foot a little bit in front of that standing foot. 3, follow the hand, heel leads, 5th, out, my knees stay straight and tight, and plie, and stretch, keep that arm to the side, scoop it up and place it down, scoop it up and place it down. Then let's balance with our arms en bas actually, but in a susu, and really feel that space under here. Elbows forward, but shoulders back to the opposition. And then we'll plie and finish. So 3 tendus and plie. When we have this plie, make sure it's lovely to follow the hand with the head. Make sure it's not at the expense of the shoulder. We want to keep that shoulder right where it is, and our 8 palmas just our head and neck. Here we go. Nice 5th, same preparation. Knee comes tight, lifted. 7, 8, out, in, out, lift, plie, good, to the side, out, and in, tight knees, footwork against the floor, that's it, plie, and to the back, in, out, plie, 2 quick changes, scoop it up, place it down, heel it up, and down, good from the back, nice quarter pits, in and out, plie, to the side, out, in, and heel leads, heel toes back, coupe and changes, scoop it up, place it down, and down, finding that susu, space in those armpits, our shoulders are back, our elbows are reaching forward, and plie to finish. Nice, good. Make sure we have those tendus that we're really working not up, but down. So we're really pushing. It's like we're trying to make tracks. Yeah, down to the floor. And then, and then we're from the back. Make sure the first thing that closes, we don't want it to be the toes to close and then fix it. We want our heel to kind of lead us and close. We don't have that sickle. Yeah, so we want to be careful that this doesn't happen. The heel comes in. Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go to the left. It's like we're massaging the Marley with this shoe. We're painting it. And paint and brush it out. Good. And out. And plie. Paint the floor with the sole of your shoe. In and in. Out. Plie from the back. Good, nice. arm. So let's do 5, 6, first, 7, 5th high, 8. We have brush, plie, dégagé, plie, dégagé, piqué, piqué, and fit. Change arm to the side, plie, brush, plie, brush, up, and fit. To the back, plie, 2 dégagés and a plie. Last 1, 2, piqués, fit, encore. In and work the foot against the floor. Brush, up, fit. We're probably gonna do it twice through, so we'll do it on claw twice through. At the very end, let's go. Let's face the bar, su-su, and we're gonna do that coupe front, but facing the bar so we can make sure the shape of our foot, our heels forward and not connected to our ankle. And then we'll feel that little balance there. And then we'll finish. Yeah, so here, same thing that we found working the foot with the, against the floor with our tendus, same thing, but now our toes get to leave the floor. So brush, plie, brush, plie, brush, lift, lift, fit. We do that en plat. Twice through. Here we go. Dégagé is getting us ready for jumps. And 7, 8, we brush, plie, plie, out and lift and lift and fit and out, plie, brush, plie, out, lift, good to the back, brush, plie, brush, up and lift to the side, up and plie, up, good, up, lift, again. Nice. All right, let's face the bar, and we'll do 2 slow, 3 fast, 3 sets of that. So we have 1 and 2, and a quick, quick, quick. 1 and 2, and a quick, quick, quick. 1 and 2, and a quick, quick, quick. Plie, releve, plie to the left. So really using those metatarsals that we found right in the beginning of class. And toes, and toes, and toes, toes, toes. 2 slower, 3 quicker, and a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Plie, releve, plie, and stretch. Then, part B. Now we are facing the bar so we can see and make sure that the shoulders are over our hips. We're going to take a little grand plie,
press up. And now we're just gonna find a coupe back balance just on your own timing. Feel your balance here. Once you feel established there, just switch to the left foot, find a coupe back, and then we'll finish there. So 2 slow, 3 quick, 3 sets, plie, releve, plie, stretch. And we're facing the bar as well, so we can make sure that leg is a little bit in front of our standing leg, not 180 side. Here we go. Shindig, 7 and 8. We have 1 slow, front and side and back and first. 2 medium tempo, 1 and 6 and 7 and 8. 4, 1 count. 1, first 2 and 3 and 4. Then brush through to a coupe to the back and fit. From the back, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and a 5 and a 6 and 7 and an 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Now my knee tries to stay back as my heel carves forward. 6, 7 and 8. Then our usual part B of this, come right forward, 2, 3, 4, passe on flat, 6, 7, 8 to the back, 2, 3, 4, inside leg, passe back, 6, 7, 8. We'll go towards the bar, 4 counts away from the bar. Let's bring the arms through first, plie, sous-sus, and then without lifting that hip, growing taller on the standing hip, we're gonna scoop those toes up and finding our passe. And our toes in passe only lift up as high as we can keep that working hip down. If we start going too high and our hip comes up, then we need to lower that passe and just keep strengthening these muscles to be able to contract without lifting that hip up. And then we'll finish there. Yeah, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and an 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, knee back and 7 and 8. Reverse all that. Port de bras forward, finding that passe. Port de bras back, finding inside leg passe back. Side, away, whoosh, and then we'll balance there. Make sure our sides are always our true side, which is a little bit in front of us. When we come from the back, we need to go a little bit farther. From the front, we don't go all the way to that side. Here we go. Nice quiet hips in these ronde-jambes. And 7, 8, forward hips, front, side, that's good back, first, now 2 counts, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 grandations, the 4 counts, from the back especially, that we're going through that true first position each time. You should be able to stop there. Here we go to the left. Forward across 7, side 8. Slow. Find your side. Good. Back first. Now 5 around 6 first. Now 7 around 8 first. 1. First 2. Good. First 3. First 4. Brush. Knee leads back. Find the arabesque. Fifth. Slow 1, 2, and 3. Find your first. 5 and 6. First 7 and 8. First 1. First. Whoosh. Brush off. Through to the front. Grow taller and forward. Feet half straight. And pass it. Careful not to lean back. To the back. Inside leg, passing back. Good. Side of the leg. Lengthen the vertebrae, put space between each vertebrae. Reach. And find that plie, sous. Carving those toes up as high as we can without lifting that hip up. Good. Fusing those ribs together as we keep the shoulders back. And finish. Good, nice. All right, stretch it out and find our fondus. Okay, so we're going to do this fondue series front side back with our hand actually on our hip so that we make sure that we're not lifting the hip up as we extend the leg out, and then back side front with our arm in Alice Combe. So we'll have 5, 6, 7 on our hip. We have fondue passe, fondue and out, and fondue not lifting the hip, and fondue foot a little bit in front, and fondue. Hip stays level, and fondue to the back. Now we lower to 5th, add an arm and side from the back. Fondue, passe, and fondue to the back. Fondue, passe, fondue to the front. Now I have to carve my toes in front. Passe front, fondue out, lower, 5th, and close, and finish. Yeah, so front side back with the hand on the hip, really making sure that we're not lifting the working side, but we're actually lifting the standing side. Standing side comes out. Fondue, passe, fondue out. Fondue, passe, fondue out. Fondue, passe, fondue out. Fondue, 5th, first and second. Fifth, really? Oh my gosh. I need to take your class again. It's been too long. I think now they're just kind of like fused in my mind.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I can recognize that.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later. Here we go. 7 on the hip. We melt. Fondue heelings. Good, keep back. Passe. Fondue. And fondue. Passe. Fondue to the back. Place it down to 5th. And on. Pour to 5th. And fondue. one thing, make sure these fondies, our toes don't touch the floor. They cut right to that front of the ankle or right to the back of the kind of upper ankle with the heel, but never on the floor. Here we go to the left. A nice hips. Nice hips. 7 on the hip. Fondue, scoop it up. Fondue to the front. Toe to ankle. Up. Right to that same spot. That's it. And good. Fondue passe. Trying to cross those inner thighs. And lower. In. Out. In. On. And on. Up. Fondue. Good, nice. So one thing, face through here, because this will be important as we do frappes next. And everyone's hips are different, so it might take a while to kind of work there, and you don't ever want to force it. But make sure from this fondue, and we'll see it later for frappe, we don't want the toe to go to where the knee is to the back. We want to try to bring the knee in that line with the toe. So we don't want to open out, because then when we start getting arabesques and center will be splayed out. So we want that knee to go towards the toe and not the toe out to knee. And we'll see that same thing with frappes. We want to cross that knee instead of bringing it out to the side, because then we're kind of using this muscle here, which we don't want to engage. So we'll try that with frappes. We'll have, let's just leave the arm side. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 2 slow and strike. 4, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, different one. 7, 8. We have 3 and in, and 2 and in, and 1. Carry side. And 1 and 2 and 3. Run back and cross it, and 2 and 3 and side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex on 7, 8. So those little slower petit pas. From the back, 3, 2, 1. Next direction. 3, strike, strike. Next direction. Follow the foot against the floor. 1, leave the arm. Back, front, finish. Then let's face towards the bar, and we're going to do a passe back, and then we'll find that balance there. Really careful not to lift the hip up for that back one. Whoosh, and find that balance. Yeah, as we do this petit pas, those 6 beats, we want to leave the thigh and the knee exactly where it is, and it's just our shin hinging at our knee pad. I like to call it the robot leg, because we don't want this part to move at all. So 3, 2, 1, next direction. And our preparation is just tendu 7, flex it 8. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, carry stop, and strike, 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 carry back, and cut. 2, 1, say straight, and stop. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex from the back, strike. Here goes toes. Carry stop, and back. Good. 2, 3, carry front, and 1, 2, 3. Now goes back, front, and face the bar. Right leg crossing back. And finish. Good, nice. So same thing with these frappes. We want that energy to fire out through the toes. We're getting this ready for jumps later on. And we want to have that heel come to the same point of our ankle, either front
or backwards time. We don't want to overcross it. It goes to the same point of our ankle, whichever front peg we're going to. That flex position is the exact same starting point. Here we go to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight, we get back. Out, we get back. Out. Carry step. Out. Sit. Out. And back. 3, 2, last one. Stay straight. Karmic stop. And front, back, front, back, front, back. Flex from the back. Out. 2, 3. Stop. Good. Back. 2. Nice. 3. Karmic front. 1, 2, 3. Go back. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. And face the bar. Other leg velocity back. Nice. Other leg velocity. Good. And finish. Good, nice. All right, let's do 2 ground back mas and a développé en croix. So we'll have preparation 7, arm up 8. We have 1 and close, and brush and close. Let's just leave the arm where it is. Passe to the front and fit to the side. Tendu fit and brush. Tendu fit. Leave the arm. Passe, développé, and brush. Brush, tendu fit. Brush, tendu fit. Leave the arm. Passe, arabesque and fit. En croix and lower. Brush and fit. Coupe, passe, développé, fit. And we'll finish there. Every time we close, think about growing taller, especially to the side. Explode, grow taller. Here we go. 2 ground up mas and a développé en croix. And 6, 7, long arm. Brush tall. Brush good. Coupe. Passe, développé, fit. Good. Stop. Fit. And brush arm side. And coupe. Passe. Out to the back. There, that's part. Fit. Brush. Coupe. Passe, arabesque. 2 ground back mas. Last one, développé. Coupe. Passe. Out. Good. All right, here we go to the left. And brushing that foot against the floor. 7, 8. Brush and low. Now we're développé. Find your coupe. Passe, heel leads. Good, to the side. Brush. And brush. And find your coupe. Passe. Out. Good, to the back. Brush. And brush. Find your coupe. Passe. Reach. Nice. To the side. 2 ground mas. Nice. All right, let's face the bar and do our 8 rises on the right, 8 rises on the left, 8 rises in a coupe back, and then 8 rises in a coupe back. So just yes, parallel, parallel, and then we'll do a turned out coupe back. Here we go. We go up, down, up, down. Other foot, press up, lower down, press up. We're gonna do just a couple things in center if you have the time. And then we'll be on our way. This is the first time I haven't been like, turn on the fan.
Thank you for quiet.
Yeah. So nice to have just a little bit of shade.
And it's a big difference between like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how much of a difference though.
Thank you. All right. Let's do a little adagio in center. So we'll start in our quasi, meaning crossed, and we'll have 7 and 8. We're gonna go towards the right corner, 2 walks. 1 and 2. Third one, we come to tendu airbus. Lift it up, and 6. Close susu back, side front, port de bras. First arm up, and first other arm up, and first both arms up. 2 second, extend, flow to the left. 1 and 2. First arabesque and tendu. Lift up 5 and 6. Pas de bourrée back, side fifth, and first right arm up, and first left arm up, and first both arms up through the fingers. Second, extend down. And for these little port de bras, we can add a little écoulement, looking under the elbows, we frame our face. Looking under the left elbows, we frame our face. And then both, whoosh, and in. So we'll do it one more time. These walks, we're gonna bring the arms up slowly and into first arabesque. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Get on that right leg as we lift left. 6 and susu back, side fifth. First, look under that elbow, and first look under the right, and first both arms, and second extend down, and then we'll go to left. Let's do this right, left, right, left. So 4 times. I'll do it with you the first time, and then I'll step aside. So here we go, quasi with our right foot in front, and 7, 8, walk 1, 2, 3. Establish your tendu on your leg. Lift it. Close back. Side fifth. First. Left. Right. Both.
really tempting to become two-dimensional, and we want to stay three-dimensional. So find that tangi back, whichever leg feels good to you, facing that mirror, and keep that rectangle. This hip can open up slightly, but not too much, but our shoulders do not open up. So lift that leg without, and then this side arm isn't going to be all the way back. It's actually just, if I look to the side, just a couple inches extended behind me, but no more than that. So to the side, it should kind of almost look like it's actually true side as we lift it up. And we keep all of that square so that we don't become two-dimensional. Let's do our jumps to finish off with. So 2 slow, 1, 2, 4 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, slow, 4, quicker, and 5th, changement, 4 faster changements. This is our rest. Time to back to first. 2 slow and 4 fast. And those same pushing the floor away that we found at bar, but now we're adding a jump, doing it with 2 feet. Here we go. And 2. Slow, 4 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now step. 2 and 4. 3, 2, 1, and 5. Changement. 4. Take a breather. Back to first. Here we go. 2, 4. Push the floor away with those toes. 2. And toes. Good. Changement. 2. Back to first. Was it any easier to have the mask?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, so we won't do it again. That's why all that brushing of the foot against the floor is so important, because we use our foot, that pushing of the floor, pointing our toes. Not only does it look pretty to point our feet, but it's actually what propels us off the floor. Let's do just a reverence, cooling it down. And then we here we go. So nice wide second position. Finding just that natural turnout. We're going to take 2 grand pliés. Grow taller. Now let's reverse the arms. They come up. Now, over to the side. Other side. Finding that parallel. Diving down. You have plenty of time to do what you need. Grab the ankles, shake out the feet, shake out the hips. 4 workouts here. Softening the knees to roll up. Heel toe your feet together. And open out to your natural first. Feel all 5 metatarsals suctioning the floor. Weight placed over the balls of the feet. Our kneecaps are lifted up strong. Lower abdominals lifted up. As our sacral is going down in opposition. Our ribs are closed. And our sternum shoulders are open in opposition. Release any tension in that chicken nose. Imagine a string attached to you connected, holding up long. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, release everything out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. It's good to see you again, Melissa.
Yeah, I really enjoyed your class.
Thank you.